Whoop, that wasn't quite what I meant, but it's all fine, I suppose. And let's add some more of that. And if you want to add something like lava, you have to use the floor brush. So here's an example of a little puzzle I made on the spot. Let's say for some reason that we needed to have the look, the level sphere is even in the list. Here's an amulet. I wanted the amulet. I wanted amulets, but the game didn't give me any. Here, the level sphere. No way to get the level sphere unless you use this scroll of push, which will push the scroll. I don't know if it'll push it enough to get over here where you can actually pick it up. But lava is very powerful, pretty much instant kill, especially with beginner character. But so is being surrounded by stormlords, I'm sure. You can also make various puzzles involving potions and other things. And better yet, my favorite, custom. You can make your own custom things, new entity, like make your own potions. Let's make a potion of, potion of illusion. Doesn't look like it's illusion, but who cares? And it is going to, I don't want it to look like any of the already there potions. You can probably make your own custom tile set. I don't know exactly how that works. I think it has something to do with this thing, custom tiles, but I don't really understand it other than that. So instead of that, we're going to make our potion of illusion that I'm retyping the name for. We are going to make that a vial, as I have already tried. This is not lightning, that's a vial. See? It's a vial. And it is called Potion of Illusion. So the game, the difference between this and this is, the first one is how it's actually shown in this list, and the second one is how the game player actually sees it. So you might want to make this smaller, like illusion, or you know, something that's easier to identify and stuff. But I just keep these the same, so easy to write quickly. And what is this going to do? This is going to I don't know what chaos does, but sure. When you drink it, chaos happens. And the potion verb, I don't know what that means, so I'm going to put a question mark there, even though I shouldn't. And here's the fun part. You can make it mixed with various things to make various other things. So let's see. Mix a potion of illusion with a potion of inversion, and you create a potion of disillusion. Get it? Illusion, disillusion. It's so amazing. You can make your own random thing. Oh, that's how I spell illusion. Potion. You can make your own very interesting things to add to the Doodle God type thing if you want to make your own custom Doodle God world where things are practical as opposed to in the actual Doodle God games. There's probably an original game that predates Doodle God that I should be referring to Doodle God type games as. It's like calling roguelike games NetHack-like games, or Caves of Cut-like games. Well, whatever, who cares? I don't. So, also drinking it causes some damage because it is hallucinogenic. And here's our Potion of Illusion. Now we can throw it over here for no particular reason. So you can... There's a whole list of effects you can give to everything, including you can make your own custom enemies that can have various effects and powers. As you may have been able to see, mob, that's enemies. Lever is very important if you're going to make a puzzle level. That's what we're going to call it. And instead of having the normal lever icon, which is right over here, we're going to make it look like a skull. Please, if you're going to be making a custom level for somebody, especially me, make it look like a lever. And single use means you pull it once, something happens, pull it again, nothing happens. It can create a new item on the ground. It can change the floor to be a different type of floor, lava, whatever. It can show messages in multiple ways. Change you to a different map, move you around, I don't know what dive is, destroy something, that can be anywhere from an item to an enemy to, I guess, yourself, or lock doors. You can also unlock doors. So, generally, if you're going to be making a puzzle that uses items, it's good to, as the tutorial did, make it a put entity thing. And let's say somewhere in the puzzle, we need a potion of inversion. And that's going to be combined with that potion that we made up, the potion of illusion. Some part of the game requires a potion of disillusion, and in order to get that we need to combine these two potions, which the game gives us infinite supply of, and that's because of this lever. We pull the lever, and right over here there will be a potion of inversion spawned, and right over here there will be a potion of illusion spawned. I don't know if I said illusion twice. They'll start with I, who cares? And now we could put that lever, look at this beautiful lever, right over here, And if the player walks over here and pulls a lever, I may as well delete these enemies. The player comes over here and pulls a lever. These two items will appear, and we can keep pulling it, and more of them will appear infinitely. So we don't have to worry about having to start it all the puzzle all over again. Although sometimes it's not practical to do that, because as I could have shown you in the tutorial, there are lots of ways to solve puzzles when you have infinite supplies, beyond the actual intentions of the people who made the puzzle. Oh well, I may as well show you guys now an actual puzzle that I've made. So I'll show you guys in just half a second. Oh, but before I do that, edit directives. Edit directives. Very important. This is where you can actually change the available schools that a person can have. Maybe you don't want them to be able to get dig, so you do that. Or if it's just dig, you want you to do that. Or if you want them to get cosmic and light in order to solve the puzzle, we can do that. Change how many schools they get. Maybe you only want them to get one school, and they only get cosmic. That's how your puzzle works, or your fighting scenario. You don't have to just make a puzzle. You can make a fighting scenario type thing. So you could skip Archmage. I don't know what that is. Do not allow choice. You can also change what edges are available. Let's say we don't want accurate things. We don't want accurate things. We want to limit him to be I don't know. We don't want him to be able to charge, because that's gonna that'll give him a second way to solve a puzzle. That'll mean that he can just bypass this whole room or something. And we don't want him to be able to do that, and all these other things that I never showed us that we can use for various other things. Change how many starting spell things they have. Maybe we want them to be able to learn tons of things. Maybe dig shouldn't cost 1. Maybe it should cost 3 learning points. You can change Fireball, which is normally very expensive, make it 1. Starting edge points, can change that. Make it 0 if you really want to. Can't make it negative. Change HP and MP beginning. Start with staff. You generally want to keep that on. You can't fire stuff if you don't have that. But start with normal starting gear. If you're having a puzzle, you don't want that, because that'll give people potions of inversion and mystic mirrors and that kind of stuff that I showed off starting the various dungeons with. You could also add other items for them to start out with. Scroll of Raised Dead randomly. Now our character starts with that. I don't know why. Whatever. This is temp. Oh, there are also other things. Let's see what this is. Mobs. You can change which. I don't know exactly how this works. Somebody has to explain this stuff to me. I think item rarity is chances of random enemies dropping said items, whether that be a potion of inversion or potion of illusion. This is drop rate 0. Mobs, I don't know exactly how this works. I don't think that mobs are supposed to spawn randomly, except maybe they are. That's a little weird for puzzles. There should be a way to turn off, or it's already off, and there's a way to turn on. I don't know. Okay, time to actually open up a thingamajig. All our unsaved progress will be lost. Well, you know what I have to say to that? I have to say yes. I mean, no. No. And here we are. It's a small little thing, but it works. I should actually press the test button. There we go. What is our name? CommentLurker again, of course, because we're original. Here we have very many options. Done being the only one. So let's pick it, and that's me messing around with message boxes. That's what the whoa. I'll be back after I fix this. Okay, apparently it had something to do with that message box. I forgot that happened last time I tried to actually run with the message box. So, here right now we have this Mirror Knight, which you're never supposed to be able to run too early in the game. It's an incredibly powerful enemy. And one of your buddies, a custom-made enemy that I made that is automatically set to be friendly. See it? This guy came as part of your group. Sadly, you were the only one able to avoid the Mirror Knight's lava trap plot. Yeah. You could try to save the lives of your close comrades, but then again, you all came here prepared to die. And the other guy will say the same exact thing. So it's actually an option to save them or not. Your decision. Also, just messing around with having levers open and close doors. These levers will open their door and close the other one's door. If we push them, I would probably not suggest having a teleport thing that can allow you to lock rooms. There's a teleport scroll. Right over here, 3 things here, pick them all up, and pull this lever again. It summons all 3 of them back. It is a dig scroll, a ruby, and a scroll teleport. There are several ways to solve various puzzles. One reason being that I can't avoid, it's hard to avoid having several ways to solve the puzzles anyways. So we're going to want, I'd say, 3 scrolls of teleport. We only need 1 dig, and we only need 1 ruby. In fact, we can use 0 rubies. Actually, we don't even... You don't even need 3 of the fetch thing if we're going to be... Oh, yeah, we do. So, here we pull that lever to get in here, and here are some boulders. You can also just use weaker walls. They're the stronger version of the wall and the weaker version of the wall. This is the stronger version I have here. The weaker one's a little lighter, has smaller bricks. So let's use our scroll of dig, and use it on the middle one. It doesn't really matter which one we use it on. That can be another interesting little puzzle. You have like a maze of boulders, and you have to figure out which ones you actually have to break. But oh well. This thing only gives us 2 things, and we can pull that, and we get more of it. So let's get a few more. I think 3 is enough. And now we can actually combine the various things that the game gave us in order to get other things. Combine a potion of dissolution with the potion of energy, and we get a potion of inversion and a potion of absorption. Now guys, the inverse spell of teleport, which we could have gotten had I not died, is in fact fetch. So we combine the spell scroll with inversion, and we get the scroll of fetch. Of course, we don't want to use the scroll and fetch here. Notice how the mirror knight is standing on top of the level sphere, because that'll give us a level sphere, and it'll give us a mirror knight that will kill us, slaughter us completely. So we're not going to want to do that. No. Here is a scroll of black hole. We want this item. We are going to use now. We may as well use the ruby. By the way, to use a lever, you press A button and then press in the direction of the thing. Let's now combine this absorption and ruby. We already had rubies. And now we can use the potion of absorbed fire resistance in order to step over here, pick the scroll up, and leave. You can pull that to get another one of the scrolls if you mess the puzzle up. Now, we want to get all of our guys to safety. So, let's use up, let's mix another energy scroll with another dissolution, scroll to get another inversion, scroll, mix that again with fetch, teleport to get fetch, which is only accessible with inverse stuff. Teleport's a normal spell, fetch is its inverse. And now we can actually use fetch to save our friends. Let's use it on this guy. And let's now use the fetch scroll on this guy. Hooray. Now guys, you need to get into a safe place, okay? You guys want to be in there? Okay. If you want to be in there, come on. Guy. No, you fool. Actually, they probably don't need to be in there. I may as well test what happens if I don't put them there. Not that it really even ever matters in the first place. Let's use that. And once they step off, let's use our scroll of black hole right over there. And the black hole is pulling everything into it. And you can actually see the black... I should have stayed because I didn't realize black holes weren't deadly at all. That's why I was hiding. It actually pulled the mirror knight over here. Oh, what? One of your buddies panics and calms down. I guess it is deadly. It killed one of our friends. Oh well. It also pulled this mirror knight over here. And so the mirror knight got killed when he stepped on the lava, which he normally would never step on. And that freed up this item. So, let's run this way. Oh, one of my buddies died. Again. Oh well. I've completed this without either of them dying. Now that we have this, we can finally use our last energy... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. We can finally combine our last 2 energy and dissolution to make another inversion. Combine that with teleport to make another fetch. And use that fetch finally to pick that up without any danger of falling upon us. Now we finally have the level complete and can move on. Except that's the end of it. See? That was fun, I'm sure. Now, if you guys want to make your own custom levels, feel free to send them to me somehow. I don't know exactly how you could send them to me, but if you figure it out, I'll be more than happy to play your levels, unless they're terrible, in which case I would not be happy to play them. Please don't send me terrible levels. I've already given you some ideas of how not to make a level. Oh well. And I suppose that's all. So, bye. Oh, in case it's not obvious, when I say you could send them to me, I mean I'm going to actually let's play them if you send them to me and I like them. And I'll probably do them blind, which means I won't know if I like them or not. So, I don't know how that'll work. But oh well. Bye for real now.